We played. I was streaming for 3 hours, but we played for 1.5 hours of Doki Doki, 1.5 hours of talking. Where we left off is we are gonna make all 4 of the girls read the poem that I made, and I chose very interesting words. Anywho, let's start with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. This is a good poem, Winkemink. Oh, I thought I'm not even seeing my poem. What did I write? I only know what words I chose. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impresses me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Winkemink. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all? Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? No, don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Ooh, I get to read hers, yay! Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of the bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. There's no rhyming whatsoever. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I mean, the thing is, still better than mine. I don't know what I wrote. Still better than mine. Click outside poem area to continue. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I meant eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. And next time, I won't forget. and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, so we're gonna click on Natsuki. So I'm gonna go in order. Okay, Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Oh, she liked it! Huh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poem? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I will be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours were really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. ... So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world that you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that? I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Yay! Eagles can fly. The title is Eagles Can Fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. At least it rhymes. Like it rhymes and like it has a rhythm. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. The horses can run. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then make it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. This poem is really cool, and when you understand the deep idea is really good. I don't know if you're joking, because I get that. I did like her twist at the end, but at the same time, I don't know if you're joking. It's not a joke? I mean, it was good. Is it, do you think it's good because compared to the other ones? Or is it more like, do you actually like the baseline idea? Because I do understand that it was good in the sense that she like just rhymed and like just like made it very easy until the last line where she said, but horses run, people try, was it? Like that line actually did a good job. So I do understand what you mean. But so I get that it actually did a good job with like writing the poem and it rhymed and like all that. I completely understand. But it's just more like I wasn't sure if you were joking, but we'll go with that. It was actually a really good poem, and I do agree. It was just more like I'm very split. It's good as it is. I wonder if these poems foreshadow things. I don't know if they do that. Pondering myself. Oh, dun dun dun. Did not even connect that dot here. What? Oh, Yogi is smarter than I am. Epic Fire, sorry for laughing, but because I guess I didn't really get the poem as much as I should. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And then we are showing our poem to Yuri. Yuri, ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it was that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might have taken Yuri a while to get used to new people. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many skills and techniques that go into writing writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, damn, she got some handwriting. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, damn. Okay. She got more of the... not like a actual literature poem of it. No, the poem was really good, Piki, right? No, that poem I kind of actually understand. He uses more complex wording. It is actually, but it's like, it still has like a rhythm to it. I think that's it's like the sentences are different, the sentence length is different, but there's like still the rhythm going, as well as like it does have more of a, what do you call it, like a breeze of word flowing rather than just hard words coming in and out. Okay, Yuri. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Mm-hmm. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Wink and Mink. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's not really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick on these things too. Yeah, maybe you might be right. Maybe you are right. I'm completely misreading the words. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Yay! We are going through! Okay, Monica. Hi Wink and Mink. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Wink at Mink. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Wink and Mink. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Oh, I love Shel Silverstein. Oh, I used to collect all his books. Oh, my heart just did the little thump thump thingy. Oh, I love him so much. Maybe a long time ago? He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, enduring, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meanings through. So I can see why it would be kind of your poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not that you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Is it possible for me to get a love line with Monica? Oh, she wrote a long poem. Okay. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that spackle protrudes. The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Damn, what the hell did she go through? Monica, so what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and line. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuffs like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tips of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So you just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening! Yay! We got through the poem! Yay! Progress! Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Really? Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Winkett did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Ooh. And Wink and Mink liked my poem too, you know. Ooh! Ooh! Damn! This is how the drama is starting. Ooh! Cat fight, cat fight, cat fight, cat fight. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh, cat fight, cat fight, cat fight. Maybe you're just jealous that Winkett Mink appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh! Fight, 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 fight! We got a cat fight going on! Oh my god, this is so fun to act out, by the way. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Winked Mink started showing up. Okay. You know what? Last stream, I was like, why am I a boy? I thought this was a girls' high school. But now, I understand the dynamic. Fight, 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 fight. That is some insult. Yes, it is. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Winked Mink? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over if she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Winked Mink. You know what? I know that I am on the Natsuki line because like if Fire told me, but I think I was on the right track of like I had like Yuri and Natsuki sort of on the like as a two-person thing. Like because this whole dynamic, I'm kind of like even reading this, I'm kind of like holy shit, who am I supposed to support here? Oh, this is the choice, isn't it? Oh, this is the choice. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Winked Mink? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not that I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be... You know what? My instinct is like, help me, Sayori! My instinct is help me, Sayori! What happens if I click help me, Sayori? I am going to, for the first round of choices, ask for help from Sayori because I do not know these girls. Why are they suddenly fighting over my opinion? I do not know. I have not heard about this game or anything. I don't know what I'm doing. So help me, Sayori! Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any word I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri... ... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to saying anything to her. ... Sayori! Eh? Yeah, everyone's fighting and making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? Winked Mink? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their feelings into our conflict. Ooh, so I did it wrong. Okay. Okay. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk. Oh, she's big! She would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everybody to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poem, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same way they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Oh, that was a fast exit. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. Oh, that was me. Okay, I needed to lower my voice there. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Yeah. Sayori did a great job with that one. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her ways, isn't it? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate her to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Aww. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Get Mink, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Mink! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not really enjoying it either. Sayori. What happened? About what happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Winkemink, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun! It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, second minigame. Cool. So we're making... Oh yeah, true. We need to make another poem. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, the poem that I write is liked by a certain girl. But what happens? What happens if I do go random? That's the thing. And like, why do I need to? Because if I were to play this without you guys, I would have chosen random. That's the thing. That's the thing. Only Act 1 will change. You'll get another girl, but you'll get the first image. Ah, gotcha. So if I want to know more about Natsuki, then I will need to... that I get that. Okay. Thank you. So then I like that strategy actually. Then I will actually definitely choose Natsuki route. So there's word cheer, flower, massacre, vanilla. Oh, it's the same word. Clumsy, sugar, childhood, agonizing, pure, and special. And Natsuki had... well, she made the cupcake. So it's definitely like sugar, right? But I don't know who jumps until I click it. Exactly, she made the cupcake. So yeah, definitely. I clicked sugar last time, so I'm gonna click vanilla. Yay, Natsuki. Then we have destiny, incongruent, summer, COVID, disoriented, anxiety, nightgown, precious, essence, and captive. I feel like precious is the closest. Summer seems like Sayori thing. Like captive, incongruent, destiny, disoriented, anxiety seems like Yuri. Nightgown is definitely Sayori. So I wanna say, let's go with precious. Let's see it. Let's see how precious works. Ah, it was Sayori. Okay, never mind. Okay. Spinning, alone, pout, breathe, vibrant, infinite, unending, together, defeat, bed. Natsuki. Vibrant is Sayori. Breathe, together, unending, pout, alone. I'm trying to remember the conversations that we had. It feels like I'm back in like school trying to like figure out the best multiple choices. The best version of multiple choice answers. Spinning or pout? How? When did she? Oh, is it because she pouts? No, but then again, Sayori pouts too. Spinning? Where did she use the words? Where would she ever be related to spinning? Eh? Okay. I'm gonna go with spinning then, because we do want to know the Natsuki line. Yay! Okay. Smile, fun, infallible, parfait, dark, pleasure, party, hopeless, imagination, and play. Natsuki, parfait? I mean, desserts? Right? Parfait, right? I think parfait, like dessert. Like go with dessert. Baking, like dessert. I think that is the closest one. So let's choose parfait. Yay! Okay. Cry, joy, analysis, fantasy, disaster, giggle, oop, lust, unstable, and sunset. Natsuki. Giggle. Is it giggle? So giggle is Natsuki. Okay. I think I'm at word 5. So I'm gonna choose giggle. Yeah, I'm gonna choose giggle and just try it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yay! Natsuki! Yay! Okay. Mouse, disarray, swimsuit, hop, milk, wrath, raindrops, amazing, passion, and aura. Milk. Dessert. Yeah, the dessert. Dessert. Yeah. Dessert. Definitely. Okay. Peace, daydream, ambient, blanket, variance, sensation, socks, flee, embrace, and color. For me, my mind keeps going to like, I completely know what Yuri is gonna pick. That's the thing. Like, but Natsuki is so confusing between Sayuri. If you ever see a word that's really, really out there and wild, you're curious who it belongs to, no harm in finding out. You already have a good lead on someone. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I do have a, I don't know if you've been noticing it, but yeah, I do have a thing about like really trying not to get spoiled and like I don't want to rely on guides. But like chat helping me out, I'm completely fine with actually. But I don't want to like Google it. But thank you for saying that. I will actually keep that in mind. Thank you. Actually, that's actually a good encouragement. Color or socks? Simple words. That's true. Simple words. No, actually, I completely forgot about that. Yuri literally criticized her for her poems being so simple. So we should go with simple words. That's like the good thing. So socks. We're gonna do socks. Again. Alipe, good words. Good idea. Simple words. Socks. Yes! Okay, we're at number 8. Fear, fluffy, calm. Headphones, heaven sent, cheek, flying, warm, sunny, and silly. Simple words, Natsuki, dessert, poem. I feel like silly is definitely Sayuri. Sunshine. Wait, didn't Sayuri have a word sunshine in her poem? Yeah, no, Sayuri actually had because Sayuri was writing her poem down in the morning. So like all her poem is about like sunshine, morning, breakfast, eggs and toasts, and like that. So like nightgown could be also like her thing as well. Yeah, that's two. The heaven sent is definitely Yuri. There's two. Yuri says that. Yeah, I love that song. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. The skies are gray. Is it clouds are gray? I thought it was skies are gray. I love that song. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I love that song so much. We will never know. We will never know. We do not Google in this stream. Cupcake Fluffy. Okay, you know what? Let's try go with Alipe's suggestion and try Fluffy. Another point to Alipe. Okay, so fester, dream, melody, kiss, anime, playground, scars, jumpy, bouncy, and journey. Natsuki, 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 Natsuki. Anime? Yeah, definitely anime because the whole manga situation and like anime. I as a boy who just joined like was definitely see anime, but like when it brought up, Natsuki was kind of like there's this new anime mod. So anime. Yay! We got it right. So, extraordinary, tragedy, vitality, music, frightening, love, sparkle, and trope, anger, and lucky. Okay, Natsuki, 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 Natsuki. Dessert, horses, anime. I mean, anger? Sparkle, love, frightening, music? No. Vitality, tragedy. These sounds like Yuri. Love? Oh, love. Love? That is actually, you know what? Actually, love could be anger. She was more angry than other people. So I want to say anger, but love. You know what? Let's choose love. Like love can, but the thing is like it feels like love can be such a, yeah, I feel like love is like kind of distributed among the three girls. It's like a normalizing one. What if I say anger? You know? No, actually I'm gonna go with love. I feel like love is a good word. But yeah, love. It's Sayuri. Okay, candy, sweet, romance, rainbow, bunny, lipstick, hope, secretive, starscape, and uncontrollable. But I know for a fact that candy or sweet is definitely Natsuki. I'm gonna go with sweet actually. Candy seems a little too sweet, like too hard. But sweet is definitely dessert. Oh, it was Sayuri. No. Okay, climax, clouds, papa, pain, heartbeat, comfort, whirlwind, inferno, insight, and peaceful. Natsuki, 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 whirlwind, comfort, heartbeat. Natsuki, Natsuki, Natsuki. I feel like Sayuri had a cloud in her poem. Heartbeat, comfort, insight, peaceful, climax, pain, heartbeat, whirlwind. Papa 100%. Papa? What? That is completely not what I was going for. What? What does she have to do with Papa? Does she have a daddy issue? I mean, all girls have daddy issues, but you know what I mean. Wait, I feel like comfort. I agree, Piki. I feel like it's a more comfort thing. You know what? I am actually good with like heartbeat and comfort. Those two I'm good with. I'm gonna choose comfort. I want to see how that goes. Sayuri. It was Sayuri. Okay, so we really need to choose Natsuki. Okay, sticky, vertigo, extreme, family, disown, broken, awesome, tenacious, after image, and doki doki. Disown is definitely, it feels like that's very who is that? Monica. Sticky. Natsuki, dessert. Poem, simple. Those are not really simple words. Poem, dessert, like angry, manga, anime. Come on, doki doki. Okay, let's go with Doki Doki. Oh! You guys got it! You guys got it! That wasn't that I have to admit that was not the word I was gonna choose. You are good. Yes, you are good at this. Existence, heart, incapable, empty, depression, bubbles, fireworks, prayers, philosophy, and universe. Natsuki. Anime. Like horse. Like existence is definitely like Yuri. Dessert. Heart. Question for Mink. No one answer. Which girl would like Yuri? Like I feel like not because like she behaves like one, it's more like I feel like she likes to explore that emotions. I feel okay, that last line that you just said, it makes me be like I'm supposed to choose that. But she didn't really give me the idea of a depression. Not that Yuri does, but it's more like I want to say heart, but then again I get so much with Sayuri. Bubbles because they explode and I hope Natsuki explodes. Aliped, apparently my goal is to choose Natsuki, so based on your logic, I am not gonna choose Bubbles. Natsuki. Fireworks. Heart. I feel like heart. Empty. I know that Monica isn't here, but empty is like, for me, like Monica would be empty. Like that's the word that it feels like it's for her. That's sort of what I'm getting. Just follow my curiosity. Just follow my curiosity. I'm gonna say... Okay, Aliped, I'll go with yours. Let's go with Bubbles and then I will... Oh! It was Natsuki! Nice! But for me, it's so confusing between Sayuri and Natsuki. It's like they have like the difference is like the anger vibe, but like they are so similar to me still. Okay, so portrait, unrestrained, games, fickle, friends, unrequited, suicide, landscape, question, and poof. I want to say games, actually. Friends, I'm not really sure. No, wait, she did talk about friends. But she wasn't really sharing her hobby with friends. But she is the only one who brought up friends. Games. Friends, I'm gonna go with friends. Ah! Sayuri. Okay, vacation, bliss, vivid, email, shopping, shiny, rose, treasure, sadness, and marriage. Because like shiny, I'll say the simple words like how she chose in her poems is gonna be shiny, rose, email. I wanna say, but email seems more like Sayuri thing. No, but then maybe not. Shiny rose. Ah! Shiny rose. But shiny also seems like Sayuri. So I wanna say rose. I'm gonna say rose. Ah, Sayuri. Damn it. Okay. Judgment, skipping, rain cloud, beauty, electricity, dance, nibble, nature, whisper, and melancholy. Sayuri. Not Sayuri. Natsuki. Skipping, dance, nibble, nature, whisper. Nibble? Melancholy. Melancholy. Kiki, are you gonna be my pronunciation teacher now? Nipple. Did I say nipple? Melancholy. Thank you for doing that. It's a God damn it. God damn it. Vicky, just letting you know, I do really appreciate that because I do need to. It's nice to have it fixed. Okay. Nibble. Nibble. I wanna say nibble. I'm gonna choose nibble. Ah! I got it! Yay! Okay. Cage, ribbon, lazy, vivacious, graveyard, uncanny, contamination, promise, crimson, and kitty. Ribbon is definitely Sayuri. Crimson, no. Lazy and kitty. Cage, lazy and kitty. Lazy and kitty. I wanna say kitty. Kitty! Yay! I got it! Okay. Chocolate, lollipop, misery, meager, shame, forgive, loud, hair, marshmallow, and effulgent. Well, hair is definitely gotta be Yuri, right? Because it's long. Loud? Yeah. Loud could be it, but chocolate and lollipop. So chocolate. Yay! Okay. Hurt, misfortune, pink, intellectual, feather, waterfall, whistle, horror, charm, and cute. Charm, whistle, hurt, misfortune, pink. Obviously, right? Oh, cute. Okay. Let's do cute. Oh! It was Natsuki! Damn! That was hard. You know what? 13-7! But that was hard though. I was like Piki and I we sort of seem to be like going in the same direction, but it's sort of like always like going between like Sayuri and Natsuki. Yeah, Yuri's gonna hate my poem. Yeah, Yuri's definitely gonna hate my poem. I really do want to see what Yuri does though. Which, meaning that if I'm gonna have another playthrough, I'm definitely gonna go with Yuri. Okay, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. It's already been a couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Wink! Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always that simple thing with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill on the desk. Only 2 coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. How is this love line even gonna happen? Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her books, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Get Mink to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. ... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oigo! Whoop! What happened? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Please just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Huh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Huh. That's a bit unusual. The horror starts. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Me? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. A boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, my Getmink. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everybody has already settled down. Sayori somewhat already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her books and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ah! Oh, really? Okay! Cool! So, if I chose another character here, I would have... This scene would have been another character. Okay, Natsuki! It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girl! That's the word! Parfait Girls! It was Parfait! That was definitely her. From my bag. Okay. Natsuki takes it from my hand and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna go get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found... Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. so I had to move some stuffs around and clean up a bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of rooms on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki? There's a stool on the wall there. The closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get it myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? Yes, you are. I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get a bigger box like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Now let's see... The classroom chair have the desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Cute! Natsuki. There we go. See? I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Eee! I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this though. Once she realizes, I'll be dead. Hope. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girl box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Wink and Mink. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my crisp grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Oh, Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, and she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box? What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just. Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. Did I? You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels underneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki? The scene turns into chaos for a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hand and the book goes flying. I got you! Nope! Crash! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of book pelts me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arm as her face lands straight on my chest. Of course. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Rose! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay here? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club member or something? Jeez! Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! What? Is it bent? Is the comic book bent? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the pages. Oh, I feel that she's desperately trying to smooth out. I feel that. Oh, it must have landed on the pages. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Oh, she's actually sad. Oh, she's sad. Natsuki, are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Of course she's sad. It's a collectible. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. I get it. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange, coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wants to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright. That should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up? If you insist. Eee! We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. That was a different intonation there. Natsuki's mood quickly improved, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making notes of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all? After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now? Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Hehehe. Hell yeah. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Somehow, we have reached the poem scene, and I think this is actually where we have to get off again. Oh, save.